Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Ife and Dami. Long time.
It's been a while, right?
I know.
It's been quite a little while since we uploaded any content on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Well, we've been busy. Really busy. Doing what we're going to talk about, really.
Yep.
We've just had our third child.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
You're
And
looking
today,
beautiful.
oh,
Always.
thanks, baby. Thank you. Make me shy. Make me blush. Today we're going to be talking about parenting on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And really, like we said, we haven't really uploaded any content because really we've been doing that purpose, which is one of our biggest job, our most important job is being parents.
Oh, yes.
And
Yeah.
we've just focused on doing that because of course we've been pregnant, the final trimester, getting ready for baby,
Mhm.
2 older kids. We haven't had the opportunity to unfortunately sit down and record
Mhm.
because really, as part of our parenting on purpose, we made our focus to be being there for those children and being ready for a third child.
Yeah.
So we've kind of get that bit under control now.
Yeah.
So today we're going into parenting on purpose and kind of talking about some of the ways we do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with kind of having a plan to parent on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do we do it? How have we done it so far?
Well, communication.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the crux of all the things we talk about, isn't
Oh,
it? It
yes.
always comes back to communication.
Oh, yes.
In order to parent on purpose, this here,
Mhm.
communication has to work.
Oh, yes.
Because with the diverse areas of parenting,
Mhm.
if there is no foundation of communicating and talking and just those different areas will just absolutely would not work.
No.
It would not work. Because, I mean, one of the things we had to talk about when talking about parenting on purpose and having a plan, you have to have a plan on how you can parent on purpose.
Yeah.
Because we had to talk about
No, you got different topics. Number one, is not, you start from the name of the child.
absolutely parenting on purpose. We have a Yoruba girl and an Igbo boy. So parenting on purpose,
Yeah.
how do you choose the name
Yeah.
of this child? You're gonna give your first name Yoruba, first name Igbo, first name
Mhm.
Christian. Those are the kind of things you have to think about, but each knows.
Mhm.
Those are the things you have to think about.
Yeah.
Spanking, no spanking.
Yeah.
That was a big topic for us.
Oh yes, yeah. You'll be surprised. You know, there are different ways in it. I would say, on how to discipline your child.
Well, you might have different
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
But if you don't talk about it and have a plan on
Yeah.
how you're going to actually actualize
Mhm.
that, then it's just not going to work. If you don't have a plan on, okay, as a couple,
Yeah.
this is how we,
Yeah.
your we, us we,
Yeah.
this is how we want to do it. Are we going to never spank them? Or are we going to spank them sometimes? But you've got to talk about these things
Oh yes.
as part of the plan on how you're going to parent your kids.
Yeah.
Private school or public school.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've talked about that multiple times, and it would surprise you how often my views have changed. Like I started with no, absolutely no private school because really I thrived in public school. So yeah, maybe because they're quite gifted kids that the Lord has blessed us with. So if you would enhance that gift, but if you don't continuously
Yeah.
talk about it and communicate, then you're not gonna have a plan
No.
on how to parent those kids.
Yeah.
So in order to have a plan, communication, like you said,
Mhm.
is key.
Yeah.
To parenting those kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what other ways have we done it? I mean, we've been 6.5 years into this parenting business and we're
Yeah.
still learning.
Oh yeah. We are.
I mean, we have kids that have just 2 different personalities and now we have a third one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say the next one is time to watch TV.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
As part of the planning of how you're going to parent your child,
Mhm.
you've got to discuss TV or no TV.
Yeah.
How much of it are they going to get? Gadgets or no gadgets?
Oh yes.
That's the other one. So there has to be a plan. Together as a couple,
Yeah.
you have to come together and put up a plan on how you're going to parent this kid.
Yeah.
But you got to be ready to refine that plan.
Oh yeah.
From time to time,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
It can't be a plan that's just rigid A plan that's like, okay, we're never gonna spank them, and then if you spank them, it's gonna be war in the house. No, it has to be a plan that's totally flexible.
Yeah.
It has to be a plan that you review. Because for us, we had a plan when we first had a Wednesday, right? We had how we're gonna do it, and it worked. And then Sabina came along. Absolutely different personality to our Wednesday.
Yeah.
So that we have to refine those plans as it pertains to discipline.
Yeah.
We had to refine that as it pertains to TV. I mean, we had to refine that.
Yeah.
And it's how it should be. It's having a plan but being flexible.
Yeah.
And being flexible with that plan.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What other areas have we kind of parented on purpose by having a plan? Like putting a plan in place and
What church?
just church. Oh my goodness. That's the other one. But for us, we kind of were blessed in the fact that we came from the same denomination.
Yes.
So we're both Pentecostal.
Yeah.
So even before children came,
Yeah.
we already had an agreement
Yeah.
on what church we as a couple were going to go to. And we went there for many years before children started coming.
Yeah.
And even when we moved country, it was always that where you go, I go, your God will be my God. So it was. So we were fortunate in that we already had that agreement.
Yeah.
But for households where mom and dad are of different denomination, that has to be part of your plan. Your dynamics is different to our dynamics.
Yeah.
So the dynamics where mom's of a different denomination to dad,
Yeah.
that has to be part of your plan, right? Because you're bringing these children into the world.
Yeah.
There has to be the conversation of which church is our children going to go to.
Yeah.
Are they going to belong to mom's denomination and dad's denomination? Unfortunately, we know of a few couples who are from different denominations and have chosen to stick to those different denominations even in the marriage union.
Yeah.
Which then means the child goes to triple church portion. Like, it's like double for these children. I'm sure it's not the kind of double that these children are excited about, but they have to go to mom's church and then dad's church. And you're busy pulling these kids left and right, up and down, because as a couple, you really haven't had a plan on how you're going to parent them as it pertains to the area of kind of church and serving God and relationship with God.
Yeah.
So it's important.
Yep, it is.
It is important that as couples, we're just kind of throwing it out there that we have to parent on purpose, and in having that purpose, we do have to have a plan. And our plan is going to be different from yours, but we're just saying that you should, as young couples, our aim is to inspire young couples do things differently to perhaps what they may have been used to. Do things in ways that will honor God and build up their children to also grow, to develop deep relationship with Christ. And parenting on purpose plays a great role in that, because if we're purposeful in how we raise these children, our prayer is that in that purpose they will also develop their purpose and discover their purpose in God, because we've tried by the help of the Holy Spirit to do it right. So we're just encouraging you as well out there, how many young couples out there who are in our shoes, as we're learning, we're sharing. So we haven't arrived, we're just kind of sharing the things that we're learning, we're discovering, and some of the ways we're doing it that might perhaps work, might not work for you, but we're saying this parenting walk that we are on, like we said, we've just had a third child, so it's changing every day for us. We have to have a plan. We have to parent on purpose, and there has to be a plan in place. In future videos, we're going to be looking at other aspects of parenting on purpose. Being present is going to be one of the things that we actually dive into, and the things that we've learned about. As part of parenting on purpose, we have to be present for our kids, and how do we do that, and the different ways that other people could perhaps get some tips from what we do, or perhaps we would really like to hear from others as well how they do it in terms of this parenting on purpose, so that we can do this walk together.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
it's been just us checking in, throwing out there kind of what's on our heart and where we're kind of leaning on to over the next few weeks. If you like this content, click like, share with your friends and follow us. We're hoping that we'll be able to be a bit more consistent.
Yeah.
We're uploading content on our channel. Now that we've kind of had almost a month of settling into baby number 3.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be a bit more consistent with whatever content the Lord lays on our hearts and whatever we're learning that we want to share. But until then, remain blessed.
Take care.